All right.
My
So you have all been. You're standing in this cave with a bunch of dead giant chickens around you, and an overturned mine cart that they were pecking at, and there was also a statue of a particularly heroic goblin.
Actually, hang on.
Yes.
Nice.
There is that statue standing around. What do you do?
I guess I flip over the minecart.
Okay. As you flip over the minecart, there is a green blur that dashes towards you.
Oh god. I duck and roll.
You try and duck and roll, but the blur collides with you, and you feel a latch around your chest, and you roll backwards until finally you're on the ground, and you look down, and you see a little goblin, like, grasping on you and going, "Oh, thank you! Thank you, you saved me!"
I don't think you've heard this one yet.
It's almost like I do distinct voices.
Well, no, I see. If we recognize the voice, then that might have been Yisla, but...
Oh, no. He still has better stuff to do.
You have saved me!
I got a droop too.
Cool. Replacement troop.
What? No.
What's your name?
I am Hug Hug!
That's a little on the nose.
Why were those chickens after you?
They were mean. We come in here and, they in here and then they peck my friends and my friends turn rock, so I hide.
Oh. Where did you guys come from?
He looks around. That way! And he points back the way that you came.
So outside of the cave.
Yes.
Okay. Is it just you guys? Are you the only one left?
Maybe?
How many?
I've been under cart.
Oh. How many did you come in with?
Some.
Were they all goblin?
Yes.
Okay.
We brave goblins.
We had a brave goblin too.
Oh! I'd like to meet him.
Just right over there.
Oh.
Yeah. So. You died a hero.
Let's hold that position for the rest of the game.
Oh. He walks over. Which one? Give me quick rolls real quick. Just straight D20.
15.
10.
14.
You seem the most forlorn, so he comes over and he lets go for a second, and then gives you another hug.
Okay.
I'm sorry, your friend is dead.
It is pretty sad. I like the group. And I stand up. I guess he's still stuck to me, but whatever.
Yes. He has a surprisingly powerful hug.
I mean, he's tiny. Probably doesn't weigh half as much as half my swords do. It's fine. He can just stay there for all I care.
Also, I'd like to ask at this time, barbarian or paladin?
Paladin.
Alright, so as this goblin...
I feel really bad going through all the characters, so if you want to hold off till someone else dies.
Hey!
It's communal
No,
I'm
lives.
gonna live forever.
So,
That was unnatural.
as this goblin is, making friends with the rest of you, a stark figure appears in the cavern that you entered from and goes, "Oh, I see that you have made your way part way through at least."
Bitch. Who is it?
Sildar Hallwinter.
What?
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm just going to continue cycling through the characters we've met
That's fine.
until I
Does
am
my
dead.
goblin give me an AC boost?
No.
I tried. I would wear him like that if you
A
did.
one-time AC boost if he takes damage instead.
Right? That would make me feel bad. Now I don't want to do it anymore. Thanks.
You're welcome. Making it clear for you.
Alright, so yes, your
I
previous...
attempt to salute Sildar with the goblin still stuck to me.
I nod.
I wave. I tell my corpse to also wave.
Things got a little dark.
I look horrified.
Alright,
What is this monstrosity?
companion for now.
Ugh.
Yeah, it seemed like a better idea before.
All right. Looking around your room, you can see there's the way you came in from. There is a entrance. There is another tunnel that goes on the far side of the room, and there is also a mine shaft in one of the corners.
Do we want to
Did we take a long rest? Or
We
are
didn't
going
take any
to?
rest.
You
We
didn't-
should take some kind of rest.
We really should, because,
The bear is bearless,
yeah.
and I could get back more spell slots.
Hey,
Before we take
Don't
any
laugh
kind of
at that
rest, then we're taking a rest.
Long rest with the chickens.
Before we. Oh, if we're taking a long rest, then it doesn't matter. If we're taking a short rest, then I want to do something before we rest.
Oh, I want to do a long rest and cook the chickens.
Want to do a long rest right here?
I just got here. Y'all can do whatever you want.
Dandy?
I'm feeling fine and fit.
It's all good.
You should take a
I
look
mean-
at your flaw.
Fair stuff, though, right?
I'm giving the impression that I feel fine and fit.
So we're gonna take a long rest?
Well, we're like right near the entrance, right?
You are.
So we should camp slightly outside of the cave.
Well, away from the worm slightly outside the cave.
Yeah, away from the worm, but also not inside the cave.
I'm, feeling fine. I'm more than happy to keep watch while you guys
Yeah,
rest.
there we go. Okay, so long rest,
Okay, long rest.
long rest.
Cool.
Right. You make your way back outside the mines and proceed to make.
Chickens.
Yeah. They are hearty and flavorful.
That chicken meat.
Nothing of particular import happens while you sleep.
Cool.
I like that.
I get all my level 3s back also. So now it doesn't seem like such a stupid idea to have used Spirit Guardians.
I mean, I guess you could put it that way.
It was still useful. It took out like 10 of them at once.
We might have fallen into the pit. We'll never know now, will we? Okay,
So-
so then we head back inside.
So we're like
Right.
10 hours in, I'm assuming now.
Is
Yeah.
the goblin just chilling with us now?
Yeah. He's hugging you a lot.
Still stuck to me.
Now and then. Like, he's not hanging on to you. Like, when you start moving, he
So-
lets go.
Oh, okay.
Does
I didn't know.
the zombie get benefits from a long rest? Does he
No.
gain HP? No.
They
Okay.
probably just lose his HP slowly forever as he rots.
I should have tried curing him before I went to sleep.
Curing him from death?
I think that would
We're
definitely
giving him
disintegrate.
HP back.
I think that would disintegrate him.
Hmm.
What I think.
Still, now we already woke up. If it was the night before, I'd say let's try to cure the zombie, but whatever.
Okay. So we head back in to the chicken room. I leave a piece of cooked chicken at Droop's statue's feet
Statue.
in honor of Droop's memory. The chicken he wanted so bad.
Okay.
Now in that room, there are marks where?
I mean, there's no marks. There's,
Truck marks everywhere.
Yeah, we haven't been to this room before.
You didn't put any chalk marks in this room.
Okay, cool. That's
And
what
the-
I want to know then.
Not in the chicken room. You didn't say that. But there's the mine shaft in the corner, and there's another cavern that goes downwards, or not downwards, but it's on the far side of the room. And and there was also the other branching path that towards the entrance.
Cool. Alright, chicken on the floor and top.
Okay.
I just got here, y'all.
Just in case we couldn't remember what happened in this room with the statue of our friend.
For all I know, we're going to come back with a statue to leave this.
Is your leader again?
Oh, am I? Okay. I mean, Sildar's here, and Sildar is probably...
I will defer to you for now. I have only just arrived, and you all seem to have been doing fine. Aside from, where's the small one?
Which small one?
lost a few lately.
She was over for lunch.
There was a poop worm.
There was
A
a...
great poop worm. Things had been badly for her. With poop and worm. Basically, we learned that there's keep out. Oh, can anyone read Dwarven now?
Yes!
Good. Sorry. That seemed relevant.
So where are we going?
We're gonna head off to that little side cavern, right?
Side cavern? I didn't.
You said there was like a way deeper into the cavern?
Okay. There is the mine shaft.
Yeah.
There is the other cavern on the opposite side,
Yeah.
and there is the branching cavern towards the entrance.
Oh. No, the other one, away from the entrance.
Okay.
That's what I meant, on the other side. That's what I meant by side cavern.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you're heading down there?
Yes.
Okay. You proceed down that cavern.
Ready to duck and roll at any moment. Ready to give my life to protect Root Mach 2.
Shoot Mark 2.
Okay. And you proceed down.
Yep.
And you turn left. And you turn left. And you turn right. And you continue down a coiled cavern. And you turn left. And you turn right. And you turn left. And you proceed up a coiled cavern. And you're now looking back at the chicken room.
Friggin' frack.
I believe we should try to do that again and check for hidden rooms on that long corridor between these curlies.
Okay, I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but sure.
Well, if it's basically, we did a curl down, and then we did a path what I assume was underneath the chicken room, then we did a curl back up to end up in the chicken room again.
I think that we need to go back to the dwarf skeleton room and go down one of those hallways.
Maybe Sildar has better strength than all of us.
How strong is Sildar?
Sildar has a strength of 60.
Sildar is slightly stronger than me.
Yeah, maybe Sildar should try to get the spike out of the door.
Let's do that.
Alright, so you're proceeding back to the 3-room door?
Yeah.
Or the 3-door room?
Yeah.
Okay. You're back there. You can navigate there pretty easily.
Do you guys want me to pull this out?
Yeah. If you think it's a good idea,
I have no idea.
I think that we could also just go back for that mine shaft area. There's that
Also,
mine shaft.
another thing, that corridor that I got the corpse from, we can always try going down there.
I'm convinced it's food trap.
Well, we can just send my zombie down.
We can. Wait. No, that intrigues me. Can zombies open doors? Yeah, right? He can do, like, simple tasks.
Yeah, but he already tried to pull the spike out. And by the way, Sildar, he feels like he may have slipped a disc.
No, I'm not talking about that.
No,
No, I mean,
Sildar just failed his.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about you already tried that. You didn't try what I'm talking about.
Just open a normal door without a spike.
Yeah, the long hallway with the dead dwarf.
Alright.
We stand there and send the zombie down to open the door. How long is the hallway?
I mean, it looks about 70 meters.
Meters, that's...
Or feet, 70 feet, sorry.
feet.
You have to be a little bit in the hallway to control him. Okay, try and get him to open the door.
Well, it says to mentally command the creature within 60 feet. It says that he'll just kind of keep going with the last action if I can tell him otherwise.
Alright, send him down the corridor to open the door. We'll watch him.
Zombie, go down this corridor and open that door down there.
Okay,
Just keep going until you can open it.
okay.
Dragons, spiders,
The zombie walks,
chupacabras.
and walks, and walks, and then he reaches the dwarf, and walks, and walks. How much range do you have?
Well, I have range of 60. After 60, he kind
And
of just
walks.
does the last action.
Does it say that, or does it say that you just don't control him anymore?
So it's just mentally command any creature you made with a spell within 60 feet. It doesn't say anything beyond that.
Okay, so then he walks, and then he stops, and sort of looks around in shambles.
So you're gonna have to go in there to get him to go all the way down to the door.
Well, there's no arrows.
It's not at the door yet.
Yeah. I can walk 10 feet in.
Again.
I walk 10 feet in.
Okay.
I tell him to...
You have to cast the spell again, don't you?
No, he just, even after I lose command of him, he just kind of stands around and defends himself.
Eh?
If you issue no commands, I assume that also means when he's out of reach. Because after 24 hours, when I lose control of him after 24 hours, he just kind of roams around
Alright.
on his own.
And the zombie walks, and walks, and walks, and walks, and walks, and walks, and walks,
Doesn't get to the door.
and walks, and walks, and no, still hasn't seemed to reach the door.
And he's still in command.
No, now he's not in command.
Okay, I walk 1 foot and command him to come back.
No.
Oh, okay. He's just walking forever now?
Well, no, he's about 70 feet away from you, so 1 foot doesn't put you within 60.
No, he said he went into
I walked in 10 feet into the
Yeah,
thing.
and then he moved another 60.
Okay. So then I walk just to within range of him. So
Okay.
Walk 21 feet into the room
I
and
would stop
tell him
going
to
down
come
this
back.
corridor.
I tell
Okay.
him to come back, and
Okay.
I try to walk out the
Have him
corridor.
bring the dwarf with him.
Would you really want to bring the dwarf with him? Yeah, tell him drag the dwarf.
I just want to see if the good dwarf is carrying anything or has anything.
Okay. He drags the dwarf.
Does the dwarf have a pack or anything?
Did he make it back to us or no?
He makes it back to you.
Is
Okay.
he still holding the bow in his hand?
No, he got rid of the bow forever ago.
Yeah, he got rid of the bow forever. He had a shovel.
Can I make some kind of assessment on why this corridor doesn't seem to end?
Sure.
How would I go about that?
Intelligence.
That's not going to get me anywhere. But okay.
And is there an Arcana skill?
There is.
Okay.
I'm not trained in it.
Okay.
But 4.
It's just really far away.
Yeah. It's a really long
My
corridor.
goodness, what a strange trick of perspective.
As the, I should have stopped the zombie walking a while before that, actually. I just realized because he only walked 10 feet rather than next to it. Anyways. But the zombie does drag the dwarf body back to you.
Does he have a pack or anything?
No, I mean, he's...
Check the dwarf body. Go ahead.
I mean, he looks pumped full of arrows.
Looks like a dead dwarf. Cool.
Are they the same arrows the elf is using?
Looks about, they got similar feathering.
I actually wouldn't know that because I didn't see the elf.
Well, the elf is right next to you.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't have bows
Oh,
anymore.
right, yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Huh?
He's still got an arrow.
Oh, he still has the
arrows
arrow
are
through
on
his head.
back,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's got an arrow through his head, and the arrow's in his quiver.
Which he never took off.
Oh yeah, he never took off the quiver. He just dropped the bow.
But he doesn't have a pack or any, like, thing. Okay.
It strikes me that it may behoove us to get out of this corridor.
We're just gonna.
I'm not even in the corridor.
We're just gonna. Yeah, we all got out of the corridor, I think.
I never even went in.
We're just gonna push him right back into the opposite side of the door and close the door.
Yep.
The dead body.
You're
Yeah,
not
that
going to
sounds good.
resurrect
Okay.
the dwarf?
I can only resurrect one until next level, but resurrecting I don't think has been a good idea, so I'm gonna actually stop doing that. I'm trying to get rid of this zombie that's following me around now, but I can't attack it because then I'm considered hostile against it, so then it'll attack me. So it needs to die of its own volition.
Natural causes.
It did that at least once.
It needs to unanimate under its own volition.
So it seems much better as
Alright,
action
so-
Oh, the mine shaft.
reality.
I just
Oh,
wanted
you could
to
send
do
it down the mine shaft. Or there's that weird pit of sand. Remember the bat found?
Yeah.
In that same room we're in? What's the deal with the pit of sand or
I have
dust?
a name.
The row.
The bat.
No, but you were just a bat then.
Yes.
Back then, you were a bat.
When you're an animal, you don't count as a person to us.
You aren't a person ever because you're a gnome. You're a gnome to us.
Wow.
A
Racist.
person? Gnome. It's like its own thing.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
Throw the zombie in the pit.
I think we could ignore the zombie.
Throw the zombie in the pit.
The zombie. I don't want to ignore the zombie because after 24 hours he kind of just starts shambling around on his own.
Well, I'm saying we don't need to prioritize the state of the zombie.
Oh yeah, we don't
Oh,
need
no,
to
but
prioritize
what's
the
the
state
weird
of the
pit?
zombie. We'll just find a way to get rid of
Oh,
him.
just to let you know, there's a weird pit in that corner over there, and it's full of
I mean,
like
it's fairly obvious. It's about 30 feet wide.
it's full of like weird dust or something. I don't know what's going on with it.
What is that?
I want to know what the pit was. If I
Yes.
knew anything about mining.
Hmm.
To assess the purpose of the pit.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Okay.
It's a hole.
Alright.
That's zombie in it. And there's also a mine shaft, and then another mine shaft.
You have encountered 3 mine shafts so far, in fact.
Yes. So like mine shafts are just like straight drops down though.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I'm saying 'cause like so going down them would be kind of awkward.
It would just kill us probably. Not so much the falling, but the abrupt stop at the bottom.
I mean, you could go down mine shafts in other ways than just leaping down them, but...
Oh, can you now?
Well, do we have anything to like tie a rope to even?
We have a bat again.
Wasn't there tackle in the mine
I
shaft?
can be more than a
Oh
bat.
yeah, there was a pulley system. Let's go over to that. To the pulley system and lower ourselves down the mine shaft.
Okay, let's check the pulley system first before we put any weight on it.
Yeah. You know who's really light?
A zombie actually has tons of flesh on it.
I was thinking Dirk too.
Oh, do too. Okay.
I thought you were volunteering
What?
gnome.
We found a really cool hole.
Holes seem like bad idea.
Yeah?
Well, we
They
were
could be
going to
headmasters
hole
down
when
there.
chicken showed up.
Which hole were you going to?
We were the one in the room with the chicken. The chicken come from behind, but we go to look at hole, and then bah! And chickens.
So should we go back to the chicken hole? Or the pulley hole? Well, we wouldn't send you down by yourself, like, completely unassisted. We could tie a rope around you and then lower you down, and if it's scary, we could pull you right back up really quick.
I guess.
And you can see in the dark real good, right?
By the way, is Sildar carrying a torch?
He's a priest's pack.
I'm saying, are you carrying a torch right now, or are the other characters leading you around by the hand?
I imagine I'm carrying a candle or a torch or something.
Because Sildar is just a human.
Oh yeah, you can see in the dark. Sorry, buddy. Totally forgot about people who can't see in the dark.
Humans.
I can light mace. Does that give light?
I got it.
Okay.
Alright, so make an executive decision.
I say we go fishing with the goblin.
Okay. Pick a hole.
There were two things over them, and they said different things. What did they say?
No, that wasn't.
Well, there were the two ones by,
ones.
by, what?
Wasn't they named after king? Or whatever?
Yeah, there were those ones, which you actually
Okay.
checked the stuff over. You didn't actually check the other mine shaft by the chickens.
Okay, let's go back to the chickens.
Okay. You head back to the chickens.
And there's runes there too.
Yes, there are. You
Could
look
you-
over the mine shaft, and you see these runes standing at the top of a 10-foot wide shaft of uncertain depth. You see dangling above it is a rickety lift, a wooden framework with no walls, and a floor made of dusty planks, fastened to a system of frayed ropes, iron pulleys, and stone counterweights.
That sounds like an awesome setup.
It does. Sounds safe.
It's gonna be like that Chinese lady back eating by the escalator. You didn't see that?
No, I did.
Oh my goodness.
Funny thing I was gonna say though is it reminds me of elevators from China.
Yeah, apparently building safety codes are just like not a thing over there.
No.
Brass Mordo? That's all I got?
Yeah?
Brass Mordo.
You wanna think if you know anything about that?
Can I check to
Roll me a history.
history? I'm proficient, but have no talent in it. 12. 14.
Probably a Dwarven King.
All of them are Dwarven Kings.
Yeah, well, that's how they name their mine shafts.
I guess we're going down this one.
Yeah, kingly
Okay,
fast.
so all of us together are pretty heavy, right?
Yep.
We're gonna have to go in stages.
Yes. So...
You can go last and alone.
Huh?
I said you can go last and alone.
Me?
You're the heaviest.
Am I? I mean, like, we got a
Yeah.
paladin now, probably in heavy armor.
Oh.
You could
Right.
become a hawk and you wouldn't even put weight on it.
We don't want to waste the
Yeah.
transformations.
I can take like a 5-minute nap and
Yeah.
regain those.
We could reinforce the rope system with our own rope.
Yeah, the floors also.
Do
though,
any of
are
us
issues.
know how to do that? Is that a thing we would need to know how to do, or can we just do it?
What are you trying to do? You're trying to use
Rebuild the
more
elevator.
ropes?
Well, the rope seems frayed. I just don't want to. Yeah, let's just go for it.
Everybody pile in?
No,
Yeah.
Yes.
one at a time.
Everybody.
One at a
in.
time?
We put the zombie
Okay,
onto
I'll go
the,
down with the tiny goblin who...
well, here's an idea. If we're just gonna do it as is,
I trust you. And then he
let's
hugs
just
you.
put the
Put him
zombie
on my
onto the
back so
floorboard
he's
and see
safe
if it
out of the
helps.
way.
Okay, we'll send the zombie down first.
Zombie goes.
Zombie down first sounds like a great idea.
Yep. Zombie go on lift.
Okay, the
Wait,
zombie.
and then come off when it hits the bottom.
Okay, the zombie shambles onto the platform.
Guys, if that thing is more than 60 feet deep, though, he won't get off. Just so you guys know.
Fantastic.
But I was just checking to see if the floorboards would break. And they did not, evidently. So,
But aren't elves
So it's at
like
least safe for an
really
elf.
light?
well, I'm an elf, so I'm happy with that.
You're probably a fat elf.
Well, I have one more arm than that elf.
So you are fat.
So what are you guys doing?
We're
Lowering down the stupid zombie.
Okay, you have the pulleys and lower it down, and the stones shift, and the platform is lowered.
And we pull it back up.
Alright, the zombie's still hanging out on that.
So it's
Over 60 feet.
That's fine.
Hey, zombie, get off.
The zombie shambles off the platform.
Who's going down first?
I'll go.
Well, if we send down the cleric first, then we can send the zombie down right after him.
You could send them together.
If they can both be on it together without it being too heavy.
They're elves. What do they weigh?
I was just asking that, but I think he's a fat elf.
Let's try it.
I guess me and the zombie hop on.
Okay.
Put a rope around me.
Okay,
Real
yeah, we'll
quick.
tie a rope around the...
Okay, now I walk.
Okay. You climb onto the platform.
Yeah, with the zombie, and we go down.
All right. You are lowered down, and it drops about 65 feet.
Of course. And I get off, tell the zombie to get off.
And you see at the bottom of this mine shaft is a roughly L-shaped convergence of two tunnels, both of which end in collapsed stone and rubble. At the far end of the eastern tunnel, half buried in debris, is a small corpse clad in torn leather armor, clutching a rusted lantern in one hand and a gleaming short sword in the other. The other corpse is encrusted with mold. Yellow mold.
Do you alert us to this?
Wait, there's another
I'm gonna
corpse?
stay on
There are two
lift,
corpses.
actually. I'm gonna come back up. And I'm gonna tell them.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
telling us?
It's like that stupid
Yo,
game where you
there's
have
a-
like a cabbage and a goat and a wolf
Uh-huh.
and a farmer and a single boat.
Yeah. Okay, so guess what, guys? There's all that stuff down there.
What is all that stuff?
Mold.
Caved in
You were just
corridors.
there! Do you
Caved
not
in-
remember what you just saw, sir?
Caved in corridors,
I have
two
an
dead
idea.
bodies with some yellow mold on it.
I have an idea.
Anyone know what yellow mold means?
I have an idea.
Yes.
Remember what we did with the mushrooms?
Mm-hmm.
Can we do that again?
We'll
Well, I think
destroy the elevator.
No, I'm talking we go onto the elevator a little bit down and then drop it and then wind it back up.
We'll burn the rope.
What? Oh.
Do we just want to work on getting down there? I'll go back down with the zombie. We'll just hang out and.
Do we need the How much rope do we have, each of us? Look at
You
it,
can say
explode pack.
you all have 60 feet of rope.
We could drop 5 feet without taking damage. Can we take fall damage from 5 feet? That'd be sucky. Yeah, probably not. So I mean, like,
Okay. That works fine.
Okay. So we're going back down?
no, we're gonna Molotov cocktail
okay.
it, and then we're gonna lower ourselves down with a regular rope, like climbing down.
Okay.
You know, we could just use 2 pieces of rope.
Do any of you have lantern oil?
Isn't it in a pack?
You used it.
Did we?
For your last
Yeah,
Molotov
yes,
cocktails.
Molotov cocktail.
Oh, I thought we like replenished our explorers pack in the town. You said.
Fine, whatever.
No, I mean if we didn't, we
Oh,
didn't.
Actually,
I
I
didn't know what we did or didn't get back.
have a point before we do anything else.
Yes.
Does anyone else want to drink that magic juice?
I already said I wasn't gonna drink it.
Okay.
Did you drink it?
No, because that would just destroy anything chance that I had.
We should give it to Sildar.
Sildar.
Want some magic juice?
No.
Okay.
It's great flavor.
By the way, you see on the cask as they show it to you, it says Glitter Dark Drought.
Is that like Glitter Dark Draft?
Yes, if drought is pronounced like draft.
It is.
It specifically says Glitter Dark Drought. Because when you are in the face of true thirst, you want Glitter Dark.
Can I roll to see if I know what the hell that is?
I
You already
mean,
told us, because the zombie drank it. It has advantage on some junk and disadvantage on others. What I remember was disadvantage on wisdom, and that's why I'm not drinking
Okay, I
it.
drink some of it.
okay. You're going, for the rest of this adventure, you're going to have advantage on dexterity, strength, and constitution, and disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Mike, that has ever helped you.
My charisma has helped me, thank you very much. It's the only one, but...
Alright, so what are you guys doing? You're throwing a Molotov down the thing?
I guess so.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence to construct the Molotov.
Oh yeah, the rogue did it last time. I have disadvantage, so somebody other than me.
You have disadvantage on saving throws, not on checks.
Oh, well I'm already at -1, so it's still probably not a good idea.
What kind of 30 we need?
Intelligence.
I'm dumb as well.
I guess I'm the most intelligent person left.
I think you're right.
See if I can put together a Molotov cocktail.
You gotta learn something sitting out in the wood all day, right?
It's a 16.
Alright, you are able to construct a Molotov cocktail.
Throw it down the shaft.
Here you go.
Oh, okay.
Evan
Drop
looks
it
done
down.
with us.
Okay. You drop the Molotov down the shaft.
You forgot to light it.
You lit it, didn't you?
I handed it to you.
Why did you hand it to me? Oh my god.
How is
what kept us together.
And you tell me she's been eaten by a worm?
She went into the evil bathroom.
She went into an outhouse.
I told you it was a poop worm. Oh, we're gonna die in here.
I think we've already gone mad.
Well, on that lovely note,
We should all just kill ourselves.
Druid,
Yeah.
you must know of nature. Tell us of this mold.
I do not know what this mold is. Only the description that this
can you do a
fool has given.
Can you check your natural thoughts about molds?
Okay. Can I make a roll?
You can, but you're at disadvantage because basically the cleric came up and was like, yeah, that mold is yellow.
Okay.
Well, that's all I was told, I think.
That's all you saw because you just did a quick look.
Okay, so it's a 14 nature check.
Mold.
Should I go
I mean,
back
it's
down?
not uncommon for mold to be in a cave. Maybe a little weird that a corpse isn't in there, but eh.
I don't know.
Do we want to just go down there?
Let's just go down the mine shaft.
Okay, me and the zombie go down again. We wait out the door. We send it back up. Right as close to the elevator as it can without going up.
Why did you just hand it to? Why did you throw it?
So who's coming down
How was
next?
I supposed to
Me
Me
light
and the
it?
zombie are just chilling down there right now.
I'm going
I
down
got a
next.
stick.
Why
Okay.
did you
She goes down an elevator.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Hey. Okay, who's coming down the elevator next? That goes back up.
Me and the goblin.
Cool.
I put him up on my shoulders like a
Okay.
baby so I can carry him around easier.
So,
Yay!
okay,
Easier.
she's down. Goes back up. Put a dandy. Cool. No one fell through. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. We're just going to fall through and die.
I actually don't think we weigh different amounts, you and I.
Well, me and you.
We're both medium.
Alright,
You just have tons of weapons on you, though.
Yeah.
so you're standing in the middle of an L-shaped corridor.
Yellow
Two.
mold, what did I tell you? See you guys?
There are two
Yellow.
caved-in tunnels on either side.
Have I seen this mold before?
Roll me an int?
9.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So.
So we can't get through either of these corridors?
I mean, they look pretty caved in.
Okay. And there's no other exits?
There's the lift you came in on.
Okay, I'm gonna try and move some of the rocks just to poke about a bit.
Are you going towards the yellow mold or
No,
towards the
I'm
other
going
one?
the one where there aren't corpses.
Okay.
I can send zombie towards corpses.
I am just curious if we can get down either of these
Okay.
hallways.
Okay. You
Sure, do the zombie
start
thing.
shifting some rocks.
Just experimentally, you know.
You shift some rocks experimentally.
You're rock curious.
I tell the zombie to go down to the... Are we ready for a fight? Because this might be a fight.
Yeah.
I tell the zombie to go down and poke the yellow mold corpse.
Well,
Make him lick it.
can I at least see if I know anything about it and then I can see the mold?
Okay, sure.
Alright, roll me a nature.
I think you should have zombie lick it.
12.
Mold. The same thing you knew before.
Okay.
Okay, zombie
You're
goes
just
down
fairly more confident of its color this time.
and touches the yellow mold.
Alright.
Yellow.
As the zombie approaches... Oh, wait, no. Nothing happens.
As the zombie approaches, nothing happens.
Well then.
That was easy.
Cool.
Okay, so there's nothing to see here then.
Do we still want to set it on fire?
We need to make another...
I'm not. No.
No, we don't. It's.
Probably broke when it dropped 65
Did
feet.
the bottle break?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's like broken glass all over the freaking place. It has that weird like lantern oil smell, like kerosene. It's freaking terrible.
I love how mad you are all about this cavern.
I'm not
The
mad about
cavern
the
of madness
cavern.
is a different kind. The Mines of Madness is a different kind of madness than you thought.
I'm just really mad.
I'm just annoyed.
I'm not mad about the cavern. I'm annoyed with our inability to function as a party this evening.
Well, if one of us didn't keep dying.
Hey, at least I'm doing something.
I'm kidding.
So what are you guys doing?
Eating worms.
Going back up.
Okay. How so?
What do you mean,
Same direction, same way we did on the way down.
Same
Yeah.
marching order, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Just checking. Alright. You all proceed up the lift in your various things.
Cool.
Okay. Well then.
Let's try this other mine shaft.
That was an adventure.
You said.
Yeah, but now I've grown really attached to the goblin.
He's grown attached to you. Like
I'm attached to you too.
It's on my head.
Oh. Okay, I can ride here if you want.
I mean, that's where I put him. I didn't say I took him down. Can he climb down on his own?
I mean, you're only like 6 feet tall, and he's like 3 feet tall, so he can sort of drop pretty safely.
That's true. Yeah, I like him up
So
there.
a really important question: are you wearing an eye patch now, or is it flipped up?
Oh, I haven't flipped it up or down.
Oh, okay.
You left it at home this week.
It's Schrodinger's eye patch.
I mean, I tend to just forget about it and leave it up. Usually,
Okay.
which looks stupid, but
Can't even see the jewels that way.
no.
So you said there were other mine shafts?
There are other mine shafts.
Alright, let's check those out.
Alright. Which one are you proceeding to?
The one we don't have to jump across to get to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a pulley above this one?
I mean, there's a buttress. They're like, the pulley system looks pretty rotted through. Or rusted. Rusted through, not rotted. It would be silly to make a pulley out of wood.
It'd be silly to make a cave that makes people mad as well.
They probably didn't do it on purpose.
So what would you like to do?
So we probably can't get down this one.
I mean, we could possibly lower ourselves down with a rope.
We can do that.
Unless it's more than 6, or like 50 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 50 because we can drop a bit.
Let's...
Why don't we lower somebody down so they can look around?
Okay. I was gonna
Um,
say we could just gauge the depth of the corridor or the shaft by lowering something on the end of a rope. See if it hits it.
Look, it's still there being smart. Let's do that.
Alright, so you start looking down the pit.
We're gonna lower... Does anyone have a lantern?
You, because you're the only one who needs it.
I have candles.
Not heavy enough.
Yeah, I don't have anything that produces light because, well, night vision. Or dark vision.
Oh, I can just use one of my like extra weapons that I don't use. And
Okay.
tie my battle axe to the end of it. I can use
Okay.
that thing to
Are
be
you,
useful.
so what you're like,
My battle axe is tied to a rope, and I'm slowly lowering it down so that when the battle axe.
are
hits
you like
something-
looking down the shaft?
Yes.
As you look down the shaft, you can see it's about 30 feet deep with your dark vision, easily.
Oh, God.
Oh, guys, probably a little late now, but when we were down in that moldy body, there was a glowing weapon.
I think we probably all noticed.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Glowing weapon.
It was glowing?
Yeah, I was told it was glowing.
Oh, I thought the word shining meant something
Oh,
different.
maybe-
I thought it meant like it was
Oh,
just
was it?
reflecting light.
Okay, maybe that's what it was then. I probably got it wrong.
Is that what it meant?
He's not gonna tell
I
us.
don't remember even saying that.
The tiny
Gleaming. Gleaming was the word I used.
Swimming
Oh,
is
yeah,
what
that
it
to
is.
me doesn't imply magic. That just
Okay.
means like metal.
Can you fall safely with your boots?
I have no clue.
How
I don't
high
think
can you
so.
jump with the boots?
We're gonna say that there's some sort of thing that...
Sildar, this were your brother's boots. Can I fall safely with these
They weren't
boots?
my brother's boots.
It's not
But they were.
Sildar is the human.
Oh, oops.
Racist.
They all look the
Kinda
same.
similar. How high can you jump with the boots?
Look the same.
Probably. I think I've hit my head on a ceiling before that was 20 feet high.
Alright. No, I'm just saying, so like if we lower you down, you could possibly just jump out.
I need something to jump against.
The floor, what?
Double jump.
The floor is more than 30 feet deep. Highest I jumped is like 20 or something.
Or
Push up
something
against
you
the
don't
wall.
know?
I don't know. I've never jumped.
Let's just go down the shaft.
Alright, so you're going down the shaft. How
Yes.
so?
We're tying the rope to something above the shaft.
Okay.
Is there anything to tie it to?
There are various
Buttress.
buttresses.
Okay, we'll tie it to a buttress. Who wants to go first?
Cleric.
I don't want to go first.
I'll
Cleric
go
wants to go
first.
first. Okay.
Send the druid first.
Yeah, you're so tiny, your weight doesn't count though. We need somebody who's heavy.
No, we don't.
The buttresses looked kind of crappy,
Do
didn't
you
they?
want me to become a bear and climb down the rope?
The buttresses are fine. It's the tackle that's not working.
Oh, okay. I thought the buttresses were kind of rotted out too.
Alright. I can go second.
What do you see at the bottom,
Alright,
guys?
so you're moving the planks aside and having the druid climb down?
The
Yep.
planks? We
Yes.
broke the planks on this one,
You didn't break the planks.
didn't we? I thought you fell through.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, you totally broke the planks,
Yeah.
bastard.
Fat ass. I told you he's a fat elf.
You should have just made me get rid of my other arm. Oh, an arm.
Alright, so Dandy starts climbing down.
We are lowering Dandy, yeah.
Alright, so you lower Dandy and you lower him about 10 feet. And then you lower him another 10 feet. And then suddenly, Dandy, it feels like there's something underneath you, despite there clearly being 10 more feet of space underneath you, and it feels sort of squishy. And roll initiative. And well, first off, Dandy, you are sublimated into this gelatinous area.
Am I dead?
No, you're not dead.
I should have went fishing with a zombie.
So do I roll initiative or?
Yeah, you'll still roll initiative.
It doesn't feel like I'm crazy when I want to go fishing with tiny people, and then they're all like, oh.
Why would you fish with me?
And then now I love you, and I can't sacrifice you, but... But earlier... Does this goblin fight?
No, he's sort of scared.
Okay.
He's a hug zombie, a hug goblin.
Could I safely put group 2 out of the way?
Sure, Hug will drop off after you and sort of back up a bit.
Good job.
All right, Carrion. You're looking down this pit as Dandy appears to be being engulfed by this weird space.
Can we just try and yank him back up?
The rope is still attached to him.
Give me a strength check.
Also,
So make a combined
I was just a
check.
little confused because you used the term sublimation. Have I turned into a gas?
You've been absorbed.
Wait, I feel like sublimate can also be...
No.
No, fine.
Sublimation sending to a gas.
Alright.
From a solid
That's why I
state.
thought you died.
So wait, is it just me with the
I
strength check?
know,
I
I'm
said,
fine.
I said we
No.
were lowering him.
Yeah, can we...
It should be like a
Can we make a
combined
collective
effort.
strength check?
I mean, if you want to pass your turn to, like, prepare to pull, you can either pull on your own
We're in
initiative...
combat.
Oh. Ooh, can I use my commander strike so that it's me and Sildar pulling?
No, because that, again, Commander Strike takes an action.
That would be my...
So you couldn't pull on your own.
Oh.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Did you just pull on my own?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, strength check.
14.
Alright, you pull, and Dandy pops back out.
Cool. Bear is alive.
And,
Actually not a berry now.
Well, yeah, but
roll,
Mostly
you give me 14, roll me 2d10. Roll me 3d10.
Oh god, okay,
You need another one?
yeah. 2, 2, 3.
Okay, so you're able to pull Dandy 9 feet above the, or 7 feet above the space.
Okay.
So he is now 13 feet down into the mine shaft. Alright, Dandy, it's your turn. You're sort of dangling there.
Maybe turn into something that will fly up.
Or just climb up the wall. It's your turn, I'll let you make your decision.
Or the rope.
What kind of surface is the wall?
Rough stone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna climb up the rope.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
Strength
say
check.
hands on the rope,
Yeah.
feet on the wall.
reverse repelling.
Do you want me to make a check for that?
Yeah, strength check.
Compelling.
Oh, that's a what?
No,
Oh, okay.
it just should be the opposite.
Safety.
You are not able to, wait, yeah, sure. You're rappelling rather than just straight climbing, so you're able to climb back up.
Yay!
All the way.
Yes.
We saved one gnome.
And then you see this as you're looking down, you see this shimmering shape lurch up the mine shaft. And you see it sort of lurch up.
I feel like I would have noticed this if somebody let me explore my axe. Sky God, why did you betray me? I wanted to...
Because I just wanted you to think that you could just maybe look down and check first.
I'm deeply suspicious right now. All my friends are, like, dying. I have, like,
But you
PTSD.
see this shimmering sort of get closer, but it still hasn't made it to the top of the mine shaft. Trow.
Guys, funny idea, but we could just retreat and close that door.
Then we will have literally run out of places to go.
Except home.
I mean,
Send
there
them
are
home.
still various places that you haven't gone.
Yeah. The DM says there's still various places we haven't gone.
Are there?
Do we want to fight, or do we want to not fight?
I
I
mean,
feel like we have a duty to destroy this thing that is.
yeah,
you know,
I'm
Well-
pretty pro stabbing.
Just so you know, well, one, stabbing might not work because it is jelly, essentially, but two,
There's other jelly things with stabbing.
there's another hole right over there which probably has another one of these in it, so...
You don't know that. I could drop my axe down it and we'll fight that later.
It was, okay, so I assume we're attacking? Okay, then I am gonna...
Also, it's a goo thing. It'll probably just slide underneath the door. Yeah.
Because Sacred Flame does not care about cover, I'm gonna just Sacred Flame the thing.
Well, let's
Okay.
see how this goes.
You hit it.
Cool.
How can you still use Sacred Flame? You were, like, the opposite of Sacred.
Maybe he's sacred to something else now. Like
Two.
Alright.
Expecting him to explode.
You see this sort of dark, like, you know that sort of grime that you get on jewelry sometimes?
Tarnish.
Yeah. Like, you see something that's just that. Sort of just appear around this space. And, like, it you see it shiver. And then it is Sildar's turn.
Is it out of the mine shaft yet?
No.
I don't think I have a ranged weapon.
What do you have?
How far can I stab with a javelin?
I mean, you could throw a javelin.
Yes, but then I won't have a javelin. Alright, I'll throw the javelin, fine.
You can. It doesn't. I don't think it gives you reach, but even so, it gives you. Like.
It's a start. It'll probably keep coming up. Alright, I'll throw the javelin.
Okay.
18 on the die.
That hits.
26.
I feel like it'd be hard to not hit it because it's just throwing it down a hole that it apparently takes up like the entirety of, right?
Oh, shit.
We should be able to drop rocks on
She
this
might
thing.
have like slipped and like launched it down the
Jesus.
hallway instead. Or he.
How many times can I knock a die off the table? 5 damage.
Okay. Is that plus strength?
Do I do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
8.
You're
Alright.
like me now.
Okay. I didn't realize. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Carrion.
This game has killed me.
What am I doing?
I have halberd, a morning star, I have a battle axe, another battle axe. Did I ever get my... You cooked the chicken, so I'm assuming I have my hand axe back,
Yes.
right? Yeah. I'm gonna throw my hand axe down there.
Okay.
Ooh, 19 on the die. And that's a crit for me. I crit at 19.
All right. That's a hit.
Suck it, goo thing. Battle axe is...
D8.
D8? Oh yeah, you're right. We went through this last time, didn't we? And I was stupid and forgot. 2, and then I twice, right?
Yes.
1. There you go.
Don't you reroll? No, that's only when you're.
No, actually, I reroll a 2 for damage to begin with, so that first one should have been rerolled. So that's a 1 and a whatever, right?
Sure. So how much is it?
I don't know, because I have to roll again.
Okay. Then do so.
So it's actually 8 for myself, so that's good.
Okay.
So it's 9.
Okay.
You reroll the 2, but not the 1.
I can't we went through this last time. I can't reroll both if it's a crit. Because I only get to reroll 1s and 2s, but only the first one is like my initial damage.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Dandy.
I guess I will.
Dandy experiences PTSD.
Dandy is weirdly gooey.
I feel sticky. I guess I will fire an arrow at
You
this
know
thing.
that? Oh, no, no.
Okay.
Man.
They keep color.
That is 11.
That hits.
Is anyone gonna try and figure out what this thing is?
Is it cube shaped?
I mean,
It's in a hole.
it's in
It's in a
a
cube-shaped
hole.
hole.
square like
4.
space.
Is it translucent?
I mean, you didn't see it when it was first down there. How much damage?
4.
You know what it is?
D&D player Adele thinks it's a gelatinous cube. Sildar, the paladin, may or may not know that.
All right. So it again lurches further up the hole. And then it is Trowel's turn.
It doesn't seem to be doing much.
Lurching.
I mean,
In
like,
our
it
general
doesn't.
direction.
Or attacking it doesn't seem to be doing.
I'm gonna crossbow it.
How many bolts do you have?
What?
How many bolts do you have?
13. Crit fail.
Alright.
How do improvised weapons work?
Maybe get a D4 for a ranged improvised weapon.
I was gonna wait till it was up.
Alright, anything else, Trowel?
Zombie.
Yeah, but I'm done.
Throw the zombie
Okay,
into it.
Sildar.
Push it
Is
down
it
the
out
hole.
of the shaft yet?
Nope. Looks to be about 6 feet down.
So it's gonna pop out on its next turn.
Maybe we could just go down that other way where the mold was.
Oh yeah, but it is gooey. Might get through the gooey door.
I suppose I can't reach it with my longsword.
No,
Not that.
it's not that long.
A 6-foot tall longsword.
That would be like Cloud's Buster sword.
Oh,
That
I
would
have
be
5
amazing.
javelins. Okay, I'm gonna throw another javelin.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
No, if I throws, it's not.
13 on the die.
Hit.
Or 7.
Alright, another javelin sticks out of this glob. Karen.
I think my only ranged weapon.
Hey guys, this glob doesn't seem to be phased.
It really doesn't.
Throw the goblin.
We could feed it to zombie and hope it dies of food poisoning. No?
I don't think it's gonna die from food poisoning.
Well then. I say we go back to the chicken room. I say we close this door behind us. Walk away.
So do you disengage? and
So,
walk-
Karen, what are you doing?
Apparently we're just talking while this thing sits there.
That's what I'm saying. Karen, what are you doing?
Disengage.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know.
it's-
I can't do anything. I don't have a
Okay.
ranged weapon.
so I'm saying you can
So
just
it's-
walk
yeah.
away. It's not within range to
Yeah, I
hit
walk
you.
away.
Okay. Karen walks away from the mine shaft. Dandy.
Not throwing my magic sword down there.
No, you shouldn't.
Going to fire
Just go
another
back.
arrow.
Okay.
Dissolve.
That's 14 to hit.
That hits.
1.
Okay. And use up, and you see it sort of whoop out of the mine shaft. And then, since the only one really next to the mine shaft right now is Dandy, because Carrion left, its side just sort of bulges at you, and that is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
All right, you take 1 bludgeoning damage and 2 acid damage, and this is the word I meant to use earlier, subsumed again.
That makes more sense. Can we see him in it?
Does he still have the rope attached to him?
You never
Yeah,
tried it.
but yes. Trowel, your turn.
Rope.
Oh wait, no, it's the cube's turn. Whoops, I just revealed what it was. Like it matters. All right.
I think we knew.
Yeah. So at the start of its turn, Dandy, you take 11 acid damage.
Wait, it went twice?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, whoopsies. For some reason I was counting it as Dandy's turn. Dandy, on your turn you just got eaten.
You get eaten.
Yeah, no, it's Trowel's turn. It is Trowel's turn.
Grab the rope.
Is grabbing the rope considered an action?
Pulling the rope is an action.
I'm just gonna grab the rope at the furthest. I'm gonna walk back and grab the rope as far back as I can down the corridor.
Okay, do you pull it? Do you make an attack? Or are you just holding a rope?
Okay, I'm gonna try to pull the rope.
Alright, strength check.
17.
Okay. Bloop! And Dandy pops out once again.
Dandy, let's get the fuck away from
Yeah.
this.
Alright, Sildar.
Hit it with my torch.
With your torch?
Yeah,
You will be in pitch blackness,
I
and you can't see.
I want to deal fire damage to it.
Okay. Roll strength, I guess.
That's 20.
Natural?
Not natural.
Okay. Deal 1d6.
3.
You deal 3 fire damage.
My memory of oozes is that fire damage is effective.
Okay.
Disengaging also might be effective.
And your torch is somewhere.
Carrion.
I'm disengaged. I'm telling these assholes to run.
Okay. So you're just running away?
Bye-bye.
Actually, is picking up this frickin' gnome in action?
I mean, you could run back to the gnome. You could probably disengage and then run back, so you're not considered moving outside the cover again. But how far did you move back last turn?
I didn't say.
That's what I'm asking you now.
I'm gonna say I moved. How long is this corridor before we get back into the room that we were in with all the crushed sword skeletons? Because I don't think I left the
10
corridor.
feet.
Oh, okay. So I only moved like a little bit out of the way.
Okay. So you move back.
I grabbed the rope and I dragged the frickin' dandy back
Okay.
away from the
The
ooze
dandy.
blob that
So
keeps eating
okay.
him.
So for your turn, you drag the gnome back away from the ooze.
Yeah, I apparently
Okay.
have a tiny gnome and a tiny goblin, and they all need looking after, and I'm just
Okay.
exasperated.
Dandy. You are being dragged away by Carrion, and it is now your turn. What do you do?
I fire an arrow.
Okay.
I haven't had a bow.
Yeah. You would know how to use it.
Yeah, because he's normally a bear.
Sometimes he uses a stick.
Okay, so that's 14 to
Hit.
5 damage.
Okay. Another arrow is sticking out of this thing.
We're taking care of the
Alright,
retreat.
so I think Sildar is
Yeah,
the closest to
fine.
the cube now,
Oh,
so
crap, we don't have a rope around Silda.
It's alright, I'll fight my way out.
well that's only a 9 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Fend it off with my shield.
Trell.
Gonna disengage and
Do you have shield?
go into
Yeah.
the room that. Are you in that room?
Yeah, I mean at this point.
Yeah, I'm going into the other room.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, my zombie's gonna selflessly.
Fling itself into the...
It's just gonna slam the ooze.
Okay.
Could we lure the ooze into that dust pit? What would happen then?
Probably get pretty dusty.
Would it dry out?
9.
It's not a slug.
9.
That does hit the ooze.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't really know what the ooze is like.
So
Cube.
It's a
Ooze.
jello cube.
Maybe we could drop the jello cubes at some point.
I have a
Wax
mini of
it
it
for
somewhere around
4.
here, but
Like,
4 damage?
Yep.
Yeah, but
So now the zombie was body slamming the...
No, hitting with the shovel.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And Sildar.
Well, seeing as my companions, aside from this bizarre, shambling thing, have fled, I'm going to do the same.
Okay. You walk into the other room, I guess. I assume you disengage.
I take a 5-foot step.
It's not what disengaging is. Disengaging is just you count your action and then you can move without provoking. Alright, so Carrion, you're in the other room now.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to close the door though because the zombie's still in there, right? Sorry, you served us well, zombie, and then I slammed the door.
Okay.
I can still command it through if it's still standing. I can command it through a door.
That's true.
Can you...
I don't need to see it. It just needs to be in 60 feet.
Yeah, but you can't assess the situation.
Well, if I'm getting mental pictures from it, then
Oh, can you get mental pictures
yeah,
from
that's how I communicate with it
Oh,
mentally.
I
Oh.
didn't know that.
it? So it's like a probe.
Alright, Dandy,
Oh,
do you wanna do anything?
Do I want anything?
I'm asking.
Dandy's still on a leash.
No, I guess not.
Okay.
I know what's going on.
And I don't think the cube hits the zombie.
I'm a class 8.
Oh, it hits the zombie. Alright, the zombie takes 7 damage.
He's gone.
Alright.
I think he just disappears, becomes a zombie again. I don't know. I'm really curious what happens to him.
I mean, probably gets pulled into the cube.
2 zombies.
As that's what's been happening. You've been seeing. All right. So are you guys doing anything with the door?
I closed it, remember?
Yeah. Are you doing anything else with the door besides closing it?
Oh, I get the spike now.
Is there a lock on it?
No.
Is there more spikes or anything?
I mean, there are some like picks around, and like if you recall, like in the chicken room, there were buckets full of nails.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't have thumbs.
Which way did this door open?
Towards
Did
you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can just bump up against it.
Yeah.
Okay, can I send the goblin to go get me some nails?
Okay. I go get the nails.
Thank you.
Oh wait, that's not. Okay, I go get nails.
That's better.
Sorry. I have too many goblin voices.
Problems.
T&D problems. Too many goblin voices.
Oh, if damage reduces the zombie to a hit point, 0 hit points, it must make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5+ the damage taken, unless the damage is radiant or critical hit. On success, he has 1 hit point instead.
Alright, fine, roll your goddamn Constitution.
The zombie
17.
gets
God.
on
I don't get what all the rest of the crap is.
Your zombie's still up.
Okay.
But inside the cube.
Can he make an attack?
He can fucking... I hate you.